What do you think this is? Let's talk about it. Have you ever looked at a clock and wondered how does this clock tell the time? Don't worry, by the end of the video, you will know every important part of the analog clock and you will be ready to learn and tell the time. So let's get started. This is a model of an analog clock. Unlike a digital clock that shows time in numbers such as 4:30 p.m., 5:30 a.m., 2:15 a.m., 6:52 a.m., 3:52 p.m., an analog clock uses hands that move around in circles and tell us the time. The hands keep moving all day and all night, and these hands in an analog clock represent time. On an analog clock, we can see numbers from 1 till 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These numbers represents hours of the day. They also represent the minute in that particular hour. But how do we understand that? We understand with the help of these hands. But before that, look right in the middle. This tiny point is called the center. All the hands are attached here and they turn around this point. The short hand here shows the hour hand. Short hand, the hour hand. It moves very slowly and very slowly. It takes one whole hour to move from one number to the next. The hour hand tells which hour it is. Long hand is the minute hand. Long hand is equals to the minute hand. The minute hand moves much faster than the hour hand and it goes all around the clock in 60 minutes or 1 hour. If your clock has a very thin hand, that's called a second hand. It's the fastest hand on the clock. It moves every single second. I have a second hand on the watch I'm wearing. Let me show you. Watch it carefully. Tick, 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 tick. It takes 60 seconds to go around the whole clock. So now we know there are three hands. Short hand or the hour hand shows the hour. The long hand or the minute hand shows the minutes. And the thin hand, the second hand, shows the seconds. Let's remember them together. Hour, minute, second. Let's see if you remember which hand is the shortest. That's right, the hour hand. Which hand moves the fastest? Perfect, the seconds hand. Now let's learn how to tell the time. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to read a clock all by yourself. Let's begin. Before we read the time, let's remember the two important hands, short hand, the hour hand, the long hand or the minute hand. When we read a clock, we always look at the hour hand first. Ask yourself, where is the hour hand pointing? Here it's pointing at 7. So the hour is 7. Now this hour hand is pointing at 2. So the hour is 2. Now let's look at the minute hand. Whenever the minute hand is pointing at any number, you will have to remember the 5 times table. Since 5 times 3 is 15, that is why the minute during that hour would be 15. Now the minute hand is pointing at 11. 5 times 11 is 55. Therefore, the minute is 55 in that hour. Whenever the minute hand is pointing at 12, that's the perfect hour and we call that as o'clock. The hour and o'clock. So the time right now the clock is representing is 7 o'clock. Now the time is 4 o'clock. Now the time is 2 o'clock. Now the time is 9 o'clock. Can you now tell the time? Perfect. 5 o'clock. Once more tell the time. Amazing. 11 o'clock. Now the hour hand is pointing at 9 and the minute hand is pointing at 3. 5 times 3 is 15. Therefore, the time is 9:15. The hour hand is pointing at 10 and the minute hand is pointing at 2. 5 times 2 is 10. Therefore, the time is 10:10. The hour hand is pointing at 11. The minute hand is pointing at 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Therefore, the time is 11:20. Let's practice together now. The hour hand is pointing at 7 and the minute hand is pointing at 5. 5 times 5 is 25. What will be the time? Amazing! 7:25. Great! The hour hand is pointing at 12. The minute hand is pointing at 3. 5 times 3 is 15. What will be the time? Great! It's 12:15. When my hour hand is pointing in between two numbers such as this, it's not yet reached 9. It's in between 8 and 9. Therefore, we will always consider the smaller number because it has not yet reached 9. And the minute hand is pointing at 6. 5 times 6 is 30. Therefore, the time is 8:30. My hour hand is in between 1 and 2 and the minute hand is on 7. 5 times 7 is 35. I will consider the smaller number because the hour hand has not yet reached 2. So the time is 1:35. Let's take a quick quiz now. What tells us the hour? Right, the hour hand. What tells us the minute? Correct, the minute hand. What do we count by? Correct, the 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 and 60. But 60 is o'clock or the perfect hour. Now you know how to read the hour first by the hour hand, how to read the minutes by the minute hand and count the minutes by the fives. Keep practicing every day and soon reading a clock will become super easy. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe and click the bell icon so you never miss an easy math video. See you in the next lesson. Bye bye. Wish you the best.